Tahoni. Cek. Aman ya guys ya. Oke, kita main HI ya. Apa nih stadionnya coba gini.
Perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The pass is intercepted. He's picked his way through. Subimendi. Elliott.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now Subimendi. Valverde. And Hakimi. And here's Lewandowski. There's the hit! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Petzela gets a good foot in there. Lewandowski. Lewandowski touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. We expected better, and so did he. Elliott with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession, and a goal to the good. He's got away.
No.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And here's Mbappe.
Alah, udah Mbappe.
Tries a shot! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Gila.
Can he finish? Good
Tipis,
run, lovely take,
tipis,
but
tipis,
that is
tipis.
where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Saliba. Elliott. Now it's Lewandowski. Well read, nice interception.
Kurang. Ya, tunggu. Ya. Gak lucu.
Goes to finish! Oh, and he's following up! He's got a goal!
Gak lucu,
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This
Kasih
is
lah,
threatening
kasih
to
lah.
become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Subimendi. That pass
Kasih
has
itu,
been
apa?
well intercepted. That's been cut out, well played.
Kamu jalan orang.
Empoli applying the press here, a high
Apa sih tai?
press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone.
And the shot! And it's in! And just like that, he hits
Just
50.
like that.
Oh,
Jangan tengok.
beautifully
Satu dua
dispatched.
gitu.
There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And yes, it's him again. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them
Don't go.
away.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the finish!
Ih,
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
parah.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Dante. Hakimi. De Chilio. Valverde goes steaming forward. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery.
Ih,
Defence though able to hold on this time.
selesai.
Foot in, and he has been fouled there. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair
Apa nggak
reflection
dibikin-
of what we've witnessed so far, and
Gak dibikin
that
tempo
being
gitu.
good movement in both midfield
Gak
and
dibikin apa
indeed up
namanya?
front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break,
Hat-trick.
they should impose them. And probably only one result coming here.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Wait, did 应该听得蛮熟悉。Drop gì cho chính.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
And we're off again. Mbappe.
True.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with
Có
it.
gì tốt gì.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Nafsunya ada nih.
Hakimi. That pass isn't the
Segitu
best.
aja. Orang tengah coba ya. Depan nih.
Nicely aimed pass.
Kylian
Now it's
Mbappe.
Mbappe. Big chance. Mbappe!
Mbappe. More and more.
And surely that settles it.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that's gone loose.
Itu Sherlock tak parah nih
Well,
meroyok
the
gitu.
defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good ball. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal.
Dengarkan
Surely
motifnya.
now they are well and truly out of sight. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here
Hit.
now. The only doubt
Aduh,
is how
gak kena.
many is coming.
Anjir. Anjir banget ini mah.
We've reached the hour mark. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Wih,
They need to play this quicker
keren.
in transitions like this.
Valverde. And they can counter here. And it's Lewandowski. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for them. He's got the shot away! And again!
Wih,
No mistake!
hat-trick jir.
Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Gila.
Empoli can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Milan are at the peak of
Udah lah,
their
kalah ini udah.
powers. As for
Gak
their
usah
opponents,
ngelawan.
a long way from
Kota
that.
apa juga tetap kalah
Well,
gitu.
that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ih,
And no, that
keren.
was never going to make it.
Ih, keren.
A noticeable change in the
Lu
approach
tembus.
to defending here. Much more in your face.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how
Kasih
not to
dia.
defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Sticks it away!
Apa aja
And
tadi?
this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Kelihatan keren banget gini. Seruk gituan. Apa?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Panik.
Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover.
Apa lah ini udah masuk gini?
He's played it
Boleh
long.
buat dikira.
Well, that is good.
Eesh.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Lewandowski!
Udah kena tadi.
Empoli do have a chance to counter here.
Niceties
Yeah.
are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Mbappe,
Ih,
Elliot. Oh, what a putt! And the shot!
gak balik ya, gak balik.
Petzela.
Pemain yang nendang tuh.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
What about the counter attack? What do you mean a counter attack, dude?
Hakimi.
Come on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Apalah lo,
Time,
umpan ke situ.
excellent interception. Now the finish!
Itulah.
That is faded wide.
Empoli
Seni
certainly
dia.
look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Saliba. Elliot. In with the challenge.
Ih, gak kena tadi.
Saliba wins the duel this time. Oh, good-looking ball.
Kau situ.
Can he spark a counter here? Elliot.
Benci banget ya, salah.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Auto aime tuh ini tuh.
Now it's Mbappe.
Tempelin gitu ya dari tadi Mbappe. Serah. Menangin aja.
And the number on the board
Kasih
is 3.
menang gitu. Kan aku yang menang.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, he's not getting any further than that. And he's lost his man here. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will
Which
relish
is
having
boring,
pulverised
katanya.
what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mbappe walking off with the spoils.
Ya.
What do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says
Yo,
it all.
chat, yo,
He
chat.
knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.
Oh, ngecat. Apa tuh? Ada yang ngecat tuh. Oh ya, Hi juga. Siapa nih? Moderator ya. laga penting dulu gak sih? Harus rencana mau main Genshin sih. Lagi download Genshin tuh, lagi download data masih. Ntar ya, habis lagi. Bentar aku cek dulu lah. Saya ternyata. Si lama. Reguler, profesional, profesional lagi gitu ya. Reguler tuh apaan? Lewat reguler. Ini ada storynya guys. Kita tengok dulu storynya. Tengoklah grafiknya. Cantik banget gitu. Ntar ya. Formasi lawan. Enggak sih guys, ini udah bagus sih. Jom. Gak ada suaranya babi. Devisa baru nih, iya nih. Tawai.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, we're on the way.
Wih, takut kau dia.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Oh, the defence just great hit. Dia. So what can they make of this? Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Elliott driving forward. Big chance! And another try!
The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Jelek.
Dia.
Sudah guys. Cukup kalian berjuang.
Looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose in the urgency, all will be well.
Dia. Zaccagni.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Anjing. Tai. Hei.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
Apa
and
ini?
Evident annoyance.
The movement was good,
Sumpah,
but
ya,
the
Bu.
pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Noob katanya babi noob.
He's gone for goal.
Hop. Anjing ya moderator ya. Cabut ini kerjaanmu moderatornya.
Hakimi. Valverde. Now Elliott. Oh, good read.
That was
Nggak
well
kena,
played,
nggak kena.
well stopped.
Hila.
Tequila.
Marosic. Ganduzi. And it's Lewandowski. Isaacson. Marosic. 30 minutes gone. Lewandowski.
Ih, sotel.
Marosic. And Gigo. Now Mario Hila.
Shit. Tas dulu.
Elliott.
Cari temen. Situ dulu.
Back into
Sini.
the middle.
Sini.
Valverde. Now the finish.
Itulah.
2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gimana? Apa sih ini? Hoki. Babi ya moderator sumpah ini.
2-0 up.
Cabut moderator
Well,
gue.
now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but
Cabut
I'd say
loh
go
dia.
grab a third.
Dia. And the ball's a good one
Wih,
here. Isaacson.
Oke.
It'll be a corner.
The corner. Agak tuh.
Isaacson plays it short. Played in deep. Oh, that's
Apa lagi
wonderful
tuh?
alertness.
Lah, nggak ada orang tadi. Apa tadi? Bentar. Sibuk dulu ya.
Rovella could try cutting inside here.
Ah,
Hakimi. Elliott. Valverde. Valverde. There's the hit. And it's there.
keren banget sih. Jangan dong, iyalah, jangan.
Double quick time. That is a
Campur tetap
super
siapa yang mau
smooth
bicara?
goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key
Ini,
to what follows. Oh,
e-sport
very
ini
neat
kenapa
and
telepon
tidy.
ini? EVOS, siapa
A
sih?
case
E-sportnya
now of complete
e-football.
control.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rovella. Isaacson. Very nicely
Ih,
done.
keren.
Isaacson! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Ih, tidak bisa ya bantu.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe.
Sebab tukang Mbappe tahu.
Oh, this looks sharp.
PD. Tolol ya ini. Tahan apa?
And the first half is done. So you hear the chants of easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Dante. Valverde.
Ih,
Mbappe.
Rekosi anjing.
Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Lewandowski and the shot, and he hits the net.
Keren banget sih kalau gua jadi
It
lewanya.
is no contest. It is a
Sini dia
landslide.
gitu. Keren
Look,
banget
there just
kali.
wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan are having a ball here. Elliot.
Ih, jauhnya.
Lewandowski. Great ball if he can finish.
Ih, goblok ini siapa sih?
And that's
Dia masih
wide.
sotel ini. Sotel
Milan were
tolong banget
again
ini.
presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Sotel. Masih perlu banyak belajar ya kamu dari senior kamu ini.
Rovella. Now Mario Hila. Gigo.
Gak kena.
Marosic.
Hoyo.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. So time for change.
Lionel
This one has been on the
Messi.
cards for a little while. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, if that's the case, then, he's doing the right thing. Incentive set and incentive
Messi.
met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Messi.
Now it's Messi.
Apakah bisa membawa kemenangan Messi?
He's had a hit.
Itulah Mbappe.
And it is becoming
Bentar.
almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long
Wait.
way from that.
Well, they're very
Messi
much
WA.
the better team at the
Udah WA.
moment, Peter, and no doubt will be
Ih,
looking to
apa
cause
ini?
even more damage here.
Elliot.
Keren.
Zaccagni.
That will annoy the
Hey.
manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Messi. Oh, that was vital.
Bisa ya gitu tuh. Oke, not
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Huyo. Keroyok sama 6.000 orang jer. Keroyok lagi.
Pushes it off him. It's all a little bit desperate,
Salah
but it's
siapa
got the
ini?
job done.
Naruh cuma satu
Oh, that's
striker.
brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Valverde. Guendouzi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Some resolute defending there. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. Valverde. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had
Banyak banget
such
orang
a
ya.
positive impact.
Well, having
Sampai
that sort of player in your
mumet ya
side
dia
is
tuh.
reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any
Ini
stage.
Messi apa
It's
sih
simply part of
fungsi?
his package.
Fungsi
When he
dia
really
mainin
wants
Messi.
to, this fella scores.
Messi be like mau be like gitu. Apalah
So
tadi.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Dante. Saliba.
Tipis tuh.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Roy lagi gak sih?
Now it's Lewandowski. Elliott. Lewandowski. And this is Messi. There's the shot!
Sumpah kalau Messi ya dikeroyok, gak lewat kagak.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And now they can
Makatsuya
string
ya,
out a
bisa
defence.
91 ya nanti.
Castellanos. Guendouzi.
Ih,
Now it's
keren.
Marusic.
Such good technique.
He is just caressing the ball. Valverde. Hakimi. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way.
Messi emang so nyugel ya.
Zaccagni.
Babi. Lucu gini.
Messi. He's found the way. Great chance! It's fallen kindly here.
That's just playing it safe
Hoki
and
gitu.
simple.
Bang, set. Ada dukunnya ini masih.
And here's Mbappe. Elliott. Valverde. He's going for goal.
Ada dukunnya ini masih.
Zaccagni.
Iya.
Dante with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Knew what
Kuning.
was coming. That's a yellow card.
Anjing.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Guendouzi. Pedro.
Ih.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Ih.
Quando l'uomo indica 4 minuti di
Zubimendi
Eh.
steaming forward into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time.
Jelas nggak bisa.
Valverde. Now, what about a counter-attack?
There they go, hunting again.
Hansing again.
Zaccagni. A
Hey,
heavy
handball.
challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Hakimi. In comes the cross. Lewandowski
Offside.
gets flagged offside. Milan are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very late.
lascia il campo per il numero 14.
Hila. And that's that. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, how will we look back on that?
Milan
Yo.
really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit.
Gila. Apa nih? Masih dingin puncak klasmen guys. Mana yang degradasi ini? Itu mah tim-tim kecil itu. Inter Milano. Aku mau main online tuh takutnya nge-lag ya. Wait ya. legenda. Ini gimana nih ngelawan legenda ya nanti? Parah. Apakah bakal sulit gitu? Stadion yang Atlanta. Kayak Inter Milan ya.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter.
The
pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Wajah-wajah pemenang, guys.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And we're underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. So what can they make of this? Elliott. And that has left him in a heap. Lewandowski! What a wonderful goal!
Easy
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Lewandowski. Duron calmly anticipates. It's a really well-measured ball. Now they could break here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. That is lovely. Elliott. Lookman. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's found a way through. Tries a shot. Oh, he's really drilled it.
They don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Hakimi.
Mereka tuh ngeras banget ya.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0.
Sulit cowok gini doang.
Elliott, he has found a way through. Now it's Lewandowski.
Masih ngapa tendang dulu dah, benci banget ya.
Elliott, brilliantly cut out. Lookman is amongst the league's top 5 scorers. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Ah, malah dikasih ya. Dongkok.
Zappacosta, decent hit!
Wih,
goal!
gelar.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Sampai terdengar
That will
more
surely go
and
down
more
as one of
and
the
more.
easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Kejauhan tuh
Pretty
gol
loose
itu.
pass. The room. Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Hit.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence
Gila,
though,
bisa gitu
able to
kan.
hold on this time.
Tai. Gitulah. Set.
Subimendi.
Lihat dah, nggak di base-nya sendiri, nggak di tempatku. Masih ya yang rame itu dia doang.
Oh, what a ball! And the shot! It's in for the pieces! And more and more
And more.
Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's
More
misfortune.
and more
His
and
instinct
more.
told him
Diam.
that the keeper would
Kalian
struggle
cuman
to cope with that,
boleh
so top
bilang
marks for
more and
following
more
up,
and
I
more.
think. It's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Ih,
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be
Tuh,
more on the
boy.
way.
ya lu kan.
Has been
Apa sih mau sebar nih?
They've done it! What a delicious finish. That is
Tahu apa?
immaculate.
Lihat dong sini.
Well, I
Tuh.
think he knew all he
Ini
had to
siapa
do
yang
was get
tengah
it
ini?
under control, and it was always
Siapa
going
sih
to
yang
end up
tengah
in the
itu?
back of the net thereafter.
Kelihatan ya. Dia udah keluarin agak ngiri tai. Masih ya ngelanan. Nggak percaya sama Pate, sama coach ini. Player don't play.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe. De Roon. Belanova. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Dante cuts out the pass.
Nggak di tempatku kan. Udah bilang berapa kali tuh. Nggak di tempatku.
Zappacosta.
Nggak di tempatnya musuh. Yang rame tuh masih ya biru dari tadi.
Valverde. Hakimi. Oh, what a pass! Lewandowski!
Lewat.
That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Belanova. And it's Cuadrado. He's pulled him up for that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
City.
Nggak kena.
And Kolasinac.
Ada Kaisenat.
Hit into the middle.
Hup.
That was
Dikira.
always going to be the keepers.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Dari KSA.
That looks a good ball through. He is through here. Now the finish. Same again, same
Ada ya
outcome.
orang yang
They're
lagi.
just lacking
Ada
the
ya orang
cutting
yang
edge,
suka
Peter,
gitu.
and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Deftly away. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so.
Tiga
They
satu ya
had
guys ya.
a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much
Itu
lived up to the
3-1
pre-game
tuh
expectations.
statement tuh. Poin
Passions running
statement.
pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are back on the way.
Gak bolong sama sekali ya. Mereka ini mana apa sih kubah soccer Bang?
It's all a little bit
Yeah,
desperate,
bolong.
but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot could be on.
Siapa aku? Tuh mana ya?
City. Belanova. Quadrado. Zappacosta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Fiddles it through. Great hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Elliott has found the net here, of course. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's a goal! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Kapten.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Elliott.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Apalah easy
And
banget
just
bikin.
like that, he's into double figures now.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Kita lihat
The
apakah
finish was actually
Messi
bang on
impact
too.
guys.
Assegnato al 61esimo minuto.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Wih ini Messi nih.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi going full steam down the flank. Kolasinac can get it clear.
Kalah dong Messi.
Lookman.
Messi diajak adu body itu empuk banget nih.
And it's Quadrado. In with the challenge. Mbappe.
Wait.
Well, that
Yeah.
tackle was certainly sturdy.
So.
He's had a hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Really well
Ini
taken
untuk kalian
goal.
semua.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So time for change. This
Ikut
one has been on the
komen.
cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting
GG.
themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you would have
Offside
thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe jelek ya posisi ini. Apa emang ngono?
De Roon. Belanova. Quadrado showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Itu langsung pagerin gitu anjing. Tai nanti.
Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Nagato please, Nagato.
Belanova. Into the last quarter of an hour. Dante. Now Elliott. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Quadrado. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Mau ikut ya. Belum tahu dia.
Atalanta
Udah
making consecutive changes here. Getting the
substitusinya.
call here in what can be
Kalah
interpreted
ini.
as a clear show of intent.
Well, this
Statement
could
itu.
lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Mbappe. Elliott. Great ball and he's got the shot away!
Cantik banget tuh.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Kalah sih, suran aja sih kalian.
Well, it's a goal fest,
Udah lah, kalah
and the
aja,
fact it's so
kalah aja.
one-sided now is getting scary.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, there's some...
Mbappe!
Ih. Messi.
There's the shot! In he goes again!
Orang setolol Messi dimainin ya anjing. Golnya ngegolin banget. Lihat ya.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Terlalu pedani.
It's their
Messi,
second
Messi.
corner of the game. Cleared away. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Chance! It's in!
Sahak nih.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class
Oh, Afrika
is
gini.
vast.
Kukira lewat.
Yeah,
Enggak,
it has
makanya
become
lewat.
ugly for one, but
Perasaan
the
lewat
other
nomornya
is
gak
still
7.
delivering beauty. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Driving forward. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, taken with style.
Messi. Personal Messi.
And this is getting ridiculous.
Itulah
Borderline
fungsinya
crazy.
Messi, guys.
It's a mass
Bikin
exodus now.
statement.
Certain sections of the stadium
Udah
are
akhirnya
leaving in
nggak
droves.
bikin statement
And you
lagi,
can't blame them.
bikin finishing.
No doubt as to
Udah
who has
kalah
the
aja,
momentum
udah
here now.
kalah
The
aja.
only doubt
Lah,
is how
masih 6
many is
menit
coming.
lah. Setelah kasih lah.
And it's Quadrado. Elliott. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lewandowski. There's the hit! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Udah lah ya, kalah ya.
Per il Milan. Numero 18. Messi.
Messi. We are Vietnam.
Milan making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at...
VRYNY. Tuh, puncak klasmen. Dingin banget gak sih? Malam ini tak ingin aku sendiri. Kira lucu gua itu. Lah, profesional ke atas, malas gak sih? Taruhan bang sama Bayern Munchen nih. Buahnya ya, kapan angkat piala nih? Aku mau main. Ini 11-0 jir bantai ini mah. Ntar guys, nyari dulu guys ya. Lupa apa deh. Lah karo Messi ya. Karo Messi ya, enggak lah. Aku agak nge-lag ya ini.
Well, these are of course early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Harvey Elliott is a player who stood out for me in recent times. He struck me as a very intelligent player in the way he's able to vary his game. And a lot of people, I think...
He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Mike bajingan.
And he was quick to react.
Enggak ya, aku mainin itu bawaannya anu. Bawaannya apa nih? Deg-degan ya, sumpah. Cih long ball.
Hakimi wins the duel this time. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Elliott providing an outlet on that flank. That has been cut short. Elliott.
Kok iso sih matang-matang ngono ya?
Tawu does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Apa sih nyanti
The last
goblok-goblok.
they'll see of him.
Jadi dua orang ini sama-sama goblok ini ya kayak
And
gini.
he's away. Bit of an appeal, but
3
nothing
orang
doing.
jejer.
Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Darwin.
Tar, santai.
Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Elliott. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through, engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Chill. Kiss.
Elliott.
Hit. Yeah.
Musiala. Decent progress down the left. That'll be a throw-in.
Kissin. Santai. Chill out.
Tonali. Bayern Munich look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams
I find that.
counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Just eases him off the ball. Zaire Emery. What a throw-in.
Lah, lu kan, bener kan? Itulah.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Ini anak suka banget ya long ball.
That's Darwin. Zaire Emery.
Ini anak tolol banget ya aku.
Messi. Big chance.
Wait
Tonali.
ya, jelek banget
And
ini.
he's had a hit. There will be a throw.
Oh fuck, Hakimi jelek banget dribble kayak gini ya.
Stood up well to him there.
Dikasih lagi. Rebut tolong. Astagfirullah. Sabar ya.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Musiala. Elliott.
Tendangan kontol.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Cowok ya
And
anjing.
here's
Apa sih?
Nunez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Nah, orang diarahin kemana?
There's no such thing as a bad time to
Tendang
score,
kemana?
but this would sure be a good
Kontol.
time.
Kontol gak? Kontol ya gue. Cok bal-balan ngarep coli ini.
And the ball's done its job. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Fatawu.
Bayern Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And here's Musiala. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And they're back on the ball again.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Fatawu. Musiala. Musiala! Straight at the keeper.
Apa nih?
That's just literally playing into his
Dikira.
hands.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts on both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Gini ya.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Bayern Munich can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Elliott gets a foot in here. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
Ini gimana nih? Begitu. Ini timnya Liverpool ya pasti. Ada Nunes, ada Van Dijk ini.
Musiala. Nice physical challenge. AC Milan could counter here. Oh, not
Ini loh anjing. Yang diumpan siapa, yang nerima siapa ya?
Mbappe, well, he was
Ya,
given
sesuai
the
sama
time
Sir
and
tuh.
room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Elliott is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. No, that's been easily repelled. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Udah out anjing. Nah, apa dah?
Musiala. And here's Nunez. And he's straight offside.
Oh. Sujud tuh.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
A beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's good running with the ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Elliott. And here's Lewandowski. And smartly reclaimed. Great chance!
Kontol, sak gulan ya wes. Cukup sak gulan sumpah anjing.
The whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Darwin. Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a sharp pass. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Bayern Munich seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward.
Oh, here's a chance! He's got away with one there.
PMO dari Nunes. Ya itu tuh, PMO itu apa sih? Nafsu kan?
Elliott. Now it's Foden. Now it's Messi. Now it's Darwin. He's found a way through.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Musiala!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Yeah, dreams.
Elliott charging forward, the ball at his feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Pinches it off him. Works it forward.
Kontol.
Foden. Elliott. Now Subimendi. Foden. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given
Saking
it.
bentiknya Ojo.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he
Jangan
stays
ras
out of
dong.
further trouble.
And he can't get it over the wall. They've got to be quick to recover this. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although
Looks for the finish.
Gak iso.
Oh,
Kayak Ronaldo
denied.
nih.
he's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Valverde.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's and Messi. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful
Someone
lot
over
wrong,
there.
to be honest.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Milan. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an
Betul,
attacking
betul.
perspective.
Baik.
Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Udah loh malam
Yeah,
nih.
this looked the most
Iya,
likely
iya.
outcome, but we've had a...
Bener-bener diras ya, aku gak bisa kalau gitu. Tengok dapat siapa nih? Nih, alah Jamal tuh yang itu gak sih yang Mau ganti game dulu lah.